So unfortunately, I seen an article today where a Jackson State University college student was murdered today due to nature of an ongoing child custody battle, and it's really unfortunate. I'm trying to insert some clip of the news for my intro.
Three people accused of plotting the death of former Southern University band member Stephen Harris have been arrested in West Feliciana Parish.
Harris's ex-girlfriend, Alia Martin, is one of the three people booked with conspiracy to commit first-degree murder in West Feliciana Parish. An investigation continues in Wilkinson County, Mississippi, where authorities say Harris was shot to death.
And so this guy named was Stephen Harris. He was 20 years old, and the police believe his baby mother, Aaliyah Martin, orchestrated him to be killed. And so I think they found his body not too long ago with bullet holes, and he got in a car shortly before that or the day before that, and they're still trying to identify his body. And so watching this video made me think about, how serious child custody issues can get. I do a lot of child custody matters, and I do a lot of divorce matters. And one thing about chancery court matters that's difficult by circuit. In circuit court, you're suing for money and things of that nature. And they get really emotional in that, but in chancery, it gets even more emotional because you're not really suing for money unless child support and divorces and stuff like that, alimony. But it's a lot of emotion involved. It's a lot of past love that's turned from love to hate involved. And so when you in these situations, they go from uncontested to contested, you have to move accordingly. And so I wanted to make this video to come up with some tips of dealing with a heated, hostile child custody case or even divorce case. So the first thing I want to say is, when I said this in a previous video, when you're dealing with a child custody case or even before you get to that level, you want to communicate as what you're saying is going to be read out loud in court. Number one. So you don't want the judge to see any text messages or emails from you that are very aggressive and angry. I know this doesn't directly relates to this video, but I want to mention that tip. You want to text and email like it's going to be read in court. People do it all the time. And so you want to act accordingly. So that's tip number one. Tip number two, a big one. If you are involved in a heated child custody battle, both sides are still entitled to visitation as long as they haven't done anything to the child or the child, feels safe and the child feels safe. You want to do drop off and pickups at the local sheriff's department. So they record it. You don't want nobody coming to your house angry and mad. You don't want to go to nobody's house angry, man. You want to do that at the drop off pickup at the sheriff department if you're afraid that somebody, may get upset and could turn to violence. You want to drop off and pick up at the sheriff department. I've had a few cases where drop off and pickups have been done at the sheriff department. And 9 times out of 10, people are not as mad at the sheriff department as they would be showing up to your house. Number 3, you want to just use general caution with dealing with this person. Unfortunately, this person is not your friend. That love that they used to have for you has turned to hate, and they really, really, really don't like it. So if this is a heated thing, you want to be careful how you deal with this person. If you want to watch your back around this person, you just don't know what to expect from some people. And so, when love involved, you see the best of people and then you see the worst of people. Number 4, get a restraining order if needed. A restraining order helps just in case a situation happens. You got a restraining order on them and you have to defend yourself because they violated a restraining order. You got a record, of you trying to get protection. Now, unfortunate thing, restraining orders, they're made to protect you, but sometimes, even though somebody got a restraining orders, may not stop that person from coming, but you want to get their restraining order. And you could go down to your local police station, a local city court, and I think every single court you go to has jurisdiction to do a restraining order in Mississippi. So if you go to circuit court, they can do a restraining order. If you go, a lot of people go to chancery, they can do a restraining order. And also, of course, if you go to city court or justice courts, they can do a restraining order for you. And so you can get one without notice it lasts 10 days. So go to your local city court, justice court, or chancery court maybe you circuit and try to get a restraining order if you feel like you need it. You rather don't need it than have it. Get it if you feel like your life is in physical danger. Get a restraining order. And number 5, here's another tip that I just added. You probably want to consider, changing your daily routine, and probably want to consider not being alone all the time, or getting a dog, something to protect you in your house. And of course, you want to consider maybe getting a gun. You know, I would hate to get to that point, but you may want to consider getting a gun, getting a dog, something to protect you. And so those are just a few tips that I think would help if you're involved in a heated, dangerous child custody battle. And so this is when you feel like got a chance to get physically injured. This is not for when y'all just arguing because y'all don't like each other no more, but y'all kind of still like each other no more. This is for when y'all it's a whole lot of disgust and dislike going on, and then you're scared for your life, or scared that you could be injured by a person on the other side. So I hope you learned something from this video. If you like this video, you can check out a video I did on 6 crucial tips if you're in a lawsuit. I kind of go 1 or 2 of these tips in that video. And so thank y'all for watching, and see y'all on the next one.